Masuk. So,
Oke, terima kasih. Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. We are from Team 4, and we are presenting about Value Engineering Study Report, Campbellsville Bypass. Next slide. Okay, what is value engineering? So the definition of value engineering is a systematic multidisciplinary process to improve the value of a project. For the core objective is to achieve essential function at the lowest life cycle cost, consistent with required performance, reliability, quality, and safety. Not just cost cutting, VE prioritizes function. If cost is cut by function suffers, it is not VE. Next. Okay, so for the project location and overview, the location is Taylor County, Kentucky at US, and the corridor, part of the Heartland Parkway connecting Cumberland Parkway to Bluegrass Parkway. For the scope, construction of a new 7-mile bypass route, and for the purpose, divert regional traffic away from downtown Campbellsville to reduce congestion and improve safety. Next. Okay, so this is the original design compact. As you can see, there's 24-inch roadway and 40-inch median. And for the strategy is Super 2 highway. Initial build 2-lane roadway, 1 lane each direction. And the ultimate plan is 4-lane divided highway. The right of way, acquire land for the ultimate 4-lane footprint immediately. And the design speed is 55 mph, mile per hour. Next. Okay, so for the set constraint and challenges, for the first one, topography, rolling hills and deep valleys. 2, earthwork requires 700,000 CY of excavation and 500,000 of embankment. And for the hydrology, crosses 3 significant valleys requiring drainage structure. And for the sensitive area, there's 2, Taps Bend Battlefield, a historic area, and USACE Wildlife Management Area.
The study was conducted in 2014, just before final design began. This is the ideal time for VE, late enough to have data, but early enough to change the plan without delaying construction. The study cost is 50K, but found 7 million in saving, a massive return on investment. Next. During the first phase, the team validated the budget. They found a critical error. The designer assumed bridge would cost in 85 per square foot, but given the height of the valley, some 90 feet in the air, the VA teams correct this to 125. This raised the project budget by over 2 million and made bridge a prime target for elimination. Next. We utilize Pareto analysis to identify cost drivers. Shockingly, over 40% of the project budget was just buying land. This confirmed that Super 2 strategy of buying white row was the main financial burden. Structure were the third large cost. This focused the team efforts. Next. Functional analysis asks, what does it do? The project must improve mobility, but we found we were spending huge amount to create space or buy land. That wouldn't improve mobility for 20 years. We also found we were paying a premium to span gaps with bridge when we could move earth to fill them instead. Next. The team generated 33 ideas ranging from changing the route entirely to minor paving change through a structure elevation process. These were filtered down to the best 9 recommendation, which we will now the detail. Next.
Performance attribute metrics who we measure value. One mainline operation 26% traffic flow and safety, environmental 24% footprint and impact, local operation 21% connectivity, maintenance 14% long-term upkeep, construction 10% ease of build, schedule 5% speed of delivery. VE1 and VE2 shoulder optimization. The value engineering VE program innovate potential total cost saving of 1.5 million to adjust to narrow shoulder width. VE1 propose reducing the weight of the public road shoulder from the base specification of 20 feet 10 feet pave to 10 feet 8 feet pave, resulting in saving of 0.7 million. Meanwhile, VE2 target bridge structure, proposing a reduction in bridge shoulder width from full width to just 4 feet, a specification permitted by ASTO standard for long spans, yielding significant saving of 0.8 million in bridge deck construction cost. VE3 median weight reducing. This value engineering proposal aim to reduce right of way acquisition cost by reducing the weight of the route median. The project baseline specification is a 40-foot concave median, but it is proposed to be reduced to 28 feet. Technically, 28-foot median is still considered safe, safe, safe as it provides adequate clearance and drainage. The 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 20 the 12-foot reduce in the median has a significant impact, reduce the total land requirement for the project by 96 9.6 hectare along the 7-mile corridor. This result in land acquisition cost saving of 0.6 million. P5 across road alignment. This value engineering proposal represents the single largest cost saving in the project. The original design target a perfect intersection geometry, which un unnecessarily for force the project to build 1 mile of new side road and displace 7 homes. The VA team recommended using the existing side road alignment with minor improvement. This decision is technically safe and functional, but drastically reduce construction and land acquisition work. PE6 structural logic. The value engineering proposal challenged the initial design, which planned for two large bridges to cross the valley. Hydrological analysis shown that the volume of water flow at both lo- location is very low. Therefore, the VE proposal suggests replacing both bridges with earth-fill concrete box culvert. This decision effect- effectively replaces expansion structure with a much cheaper solution and eliminate the need for future bridge maintenance, resulting in cost saving of 1.2 million.
Okay, the baseline concept of the West Road is the current baseline concept has the bypass crossing West Road at a location that attempts to minimize right-of-way taking. Due to the great differential at this location, a bridge is provided over West Road, and the recommendation concept is to relocate this section of the bypass to the north to cross West Road at an elevation that allows a great intersection. Next. For the advantage, the point one is eliminate structure, then improve access to West Road, and eliminates the need for a channel change. For the disadvantage is introduce intersection at West Road, may result in additional relocation and then increase earthwork, and may have to revisit environmental assessment. Next. Technical detail of the West Road is the recommendation focuses on removing the structure at West Road. Several options were reviewed, including adjusting the road profile and shifting the bypass alignment to the north. After evaluation, the team selected an alignment shift that increased the curve radius from 2000 to 2015 feet to 2100 feet. The adjustment positioned the crossing with West Road between the yellow and light blue alternative. Next. This is a picture of the baseline alignment West Road structure. Next. The cost summary. The total project costs are determined using the same project as the baseline. This saves 1.7 million by dilating a bridge and actually help the local community by giving them access to Wi-Fi. All the cost seems like the table. Next. This is for the wagon box. The baseline concept is to span over a small drainage way and wise road with a traditional bridge. And then for the recommendation concept is replace the bridge with a wagon box structure and a 60-inch pipe. Next. The advantage of wagon box is eliminates the bridge, reduce maintenance costs, eliminate winter icing, improve operation, reduce design costs. And for the disadvantage of the wagon box is may require additional right of way beyond, increase earthwork, increase environmental impacts, and requires closing waste road during construction. Next. And this is the table of the summary of the wagon box. Okay. Now is the 2+1 with 2+1 lane of right-way. The baseline concept is the original design is to build 2 lanes initially with the right-of-way, and ultimate design set to allow expansion to 4 lanes with a depressed median. For the recommendation concept is design one side of the ultimate 4 lanes with 2+1 design. Per case right-of-way for an ultimate design with 2+1 lane. Next. The advantage of 2+1 with 2+1 lane of right-way is improved operation over 2 lanes by providing safe place to pass. Pushes the need to expand capacity further, less expensive construction than a 4-lane ultimate design, and safer passing condition. For the disadvantage is increased cost over initial 2-lane construction. Next. The concept uses a continuous 3-lane cross-section designed to improve flow without major widening. The center lane functions as a dedicated passing lane, and its direction changes roughly every 2 miles. This alternating setup gives driver regular opportunities to pass slower vehicle while still keeping the overall corridor compact and efficient. Next. And then the cost summary for 2+1 with 2+1 lane of the right-way is the recommended concept costs about 4.5 million more. Overall construction is more expensive, but some of that increase is offset by saving in right-of-way.
Okay. The next one is 2+1 with ultimate 4-lane right of way. The baseline concept is the original design is to build 2 lanes initially within the right of way, and ultimate design to set to allow expansion of 4 lanes with a depressed median. And the recommendation concept is design one side of the ultimate 4 lane with 2+1 or alternating passing line design. Purchase right of way for the ultimate 4 line design. Okay, next. And the advantage is for the first is improve operation LOS over 2 lane by providing a safe place to pass. Secondly, uh, push the need to expand capacity further into the future and may not be needed. The third is less expensive construction than 4 lane ultimate design. Next is safer passing condition than 2 lane design. And the last is the maybe more than politically acceptable over 2 lane design. And for the advantage is increase cost over initial 2 lane construction, and the last is increases cost of ultimate 4 lane construction should be needed in the future. Okay, next. Okay, this option costs more than two-lane design but perform better, and it's still cheaper than building a full four-lane road. No extra right of way is needed, but toll field is additional pavement is required. The typical section include there's 12-foot lanes, foot for foot median and shoulders of 8 feet and 4 feet. Bridges will be needed to widen by 16 feet. Okay, next. The roadway cost for the earthwork, mainland earthwork for original two lane is 600 563 CY, and unit cost of earthwork is $5. Total cost increase of mainline network is 600. Total cost increase of the mainline work is $491. For the baseline, the first is line pavement lane is 31. The second mainland mainland two lane pavement width is 24, and the shoulder width is 20. Fuel engineer alternative recommended is mainline pavement with which is 40. Recommended line shoulder pavement with 12. Mainline pavement unit cost $16 per SY. Mainline shoulder pavement unit cost 52 per SY. Okay, next. Next. Okay, this is the table of performance measure. The table below compares the performance of the proposed design alternative within the baseline. Each category is given to a rating and weight to show how much it contributes overall to performance. The result is summarize how alternative affect operation, maintenance, impact, and schedule, and show the overall improvement in total performance. Okay, next. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for your nice attention. Is there any question? Thank you.